What's up, combatants? Last night I got to watch the Mortal Kombat movie 2021. I have thoughts, I have feelings. I want to share them with you. Spoiler free, mind you. I'm going to let you know what my thoughts are, what I think about this movie, and what I think about movies in general that deal with video games. I'm Darkshot of the YouTube Assassin. Let's get into Mortal Kombat. So, I just wanted to make sure I'm keeping this spoiler free, but I'm letting you guys know a lot of information based off of the trailers and just minor things, not major spoilers. Trust me, I don't want to spoil it for you. Watch this movie. So, the movie's rated R. It's absolutely brutal. There are a lot of fight scenes, there are a lot of blood, gore, you name it, it's in there. Now, it jumps right into the action. It's not slow paced. You're not waiting to see who fights who. They get right into it, okay? It starts with Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and it's basically based around them, kind of, sort of. Based on, like what you see in the posters and everything like that. So it shows origins of both ninjas. It also shows a lot of origins on the characters, their powers, and what happens. It's actually amazing. So, there are a lot of Easter eggs. Tell me what Easter eggs you see. There are creator Easter eggs, there are character Easter eggs, there are race Easter eggs for, obviously Outworld and the other realms and whatnot. So, announcements, fatalities. This is not what we saw in the original Mortal Kombat way back in the 90s. It's not that, it's not the second Mortal Kombat, but it's its own story. So, again, a reboot. It deals with a lot of the characters: Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Raiden, Jax, Liu Kang, Sonya, Shang Tsung, Mileena, Kano, Cabal, Goro, all of which you've seen in a lot of the trailers. It also has some secondary characters that you haven't seen in the trailers, which you may not recognize immediately, but they have been in other Mortal Kombat games. You got to remember, it's not just 11 Mortal Kombats. There are spin-offs. There's Deception. There's Mortal Kombat 4, which, not a lot of people really got into because it only came out on the Nintendo 64, as far as I remember. But there are characters you may not recognize. Trust me, they are all part of the Mortal Kombat mythos. Now, the one character that's brand new is Cole Young, who is an MMA fighter. I'm not going to explain to you who he is or what his role is in the actual movie, but it is important. Now, what I want to explain to you is that Cole, being a brand new character, was in the movie kind of to lead people who don't know all about Mortal Kombat. Papa Strider and my brother Strider, they're not really into Mortal Kombat to the point where I'm in. They don't know. Papa Strider definitely doesn't know about Mortal Kombat. And my brother, he knows to a certain point. So, this movie, this character, this Cole Young, is basically in there to kind of lead anybody who is introduced into Mortal Kombat. Okay? He's there asking questions, wondering what the hell is going on. What is this? What's happening? Which is what brand new people who are just watching the movie, who have never played the game, are asking. That's why he's there. He's answering those questions because he's asking those questions. And he has a specific role, which you'll find out once you watch the movie. What I want to tell you about this movie is that it is action-packed. It is really incredible. It's out of control. The movie is good, in my opinion. All right? Don't listen to game journalists. Don't listen to movie critics. It's not Citizens Kane. It's not one of those movies that will get a bunch of Oscars, most likely. I highly doubt it. But the cast was great. The story was great. It introduces a lot of what's going on. It introduces what the tournament was about, how they got their powers. It's kind of a mix of the first two Mortal Kombats. But it's nothing like the original Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat Annihilation that we're used to. It's entirely different. It's got in my opinion, a great story. It's not a masterpiece, but in my opinion, it's one of the best video game movies I've ever seen. So, that being said, I want to know, have you watched this movie? Did you like this movie? If you comment below, please leave it spoiler free. I want everybody else to experience this movie without any sort of issue. I want them to go watch it for themselves. I want them to divulge or create their own opinion on this movie. And that being said, I want to know from you guys, what is the worst video game adaptation you've ever seen? A lot of people tell me Super Mario Brothers, and I can't disagree with that. But you know what? I watched that because it's absolutely terrible, and it's so terrible, but I love it. One of the things is that there are a lot of bad video game adaptations as far as movies go that were done purposely. If you want to see a video on why that's a fact, and I'll prove it to you, make sure you like, you ring that bell, you subscribe, and you leave a comment below. Let me know that you want to see that video, because I have all the receipts for that. I'll tell you exactly why a bunch of video games that we love have become garbage and hot trash movie franchises. And not even movie franchises, but terrible one-off movies. I guarantee that. Other than that, what movies do you think are great video game adaptations? I know that when it comes to that question, people will direct me either to the original Mortal Kombat way back in the 1990s or the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movies. So, are those your favorite movies? Do you think that they're trash? Let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. Let's have a discussion. And in all honesty, like I said, if you want me to make these videos where I'm talking about the different video game adaptations, and again, I have the receipts. I'll show you exactly why those video game movies actually sucked. There was a reason for it. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you comment below. You make sure you like. Let me know that you want to see that. I'll give you all those informations. All the tea. I'm telling you. Other than that, what do you think of Mortal Kombat? Do you want it to go forward? Who would you like to see in the upcoming Mortal Kombat movies if this is successful enough to spawn sequels? What would you like to see? I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. Please, by all means, like, subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. There may be an outworld invasion. I don't know. This COVID, this pandemic, it's out of control. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.